Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with tonight's show. Now, Fabrizio Romano called to give us a bombshell, although I expected something like this. Now, Romano they of the opinion say Arsenal will add something up front. We will see whether it's going to be a winger or a striker for sure. But Arsenal will be busy up front in the summer. I expect an important summer. They have things to do as fullback, midfield, and up front. Get now before today, I don't already talk and say wetin go happen for the summer transfer window. We never dey ready for am because me I know so we go add to wetin we don't get, and by the virtue of the fact that we will win the league, when that does happen, we are going to be an attractive destination for a lot of players. So me, I don't already see the handwriting on the wall. Yes. Say the complaints wey we dey complain this season, those problems are going to be addressed before next season will start. I see that happening. All those our wingers, this one, oh this one no dey gba, that one no dey gba. We are if we no fit solve those problems, that means say we no dey ambitious enough. That means we don't know what we dey do. And we don already see the templates. Let's look at Newcastle, use them as a case study. Newcastle, I say Newcastle, Liverpool. Liverpool won the league last season. This season, where are they? Make we no even talk about injury because injury go happen to everybody. We will not get injury this season. But this season, we were better equipped. We were proactive. And that's why injury no be like say e affect us, but e affect us. So, but based on the type of squad that we get, we were able to just handle that. So I 100% believe wetin Fabrizio dey talk. Say next season go be banger, especially the transfer window. Now, wetin Tuchel ahead of the match wey England go play against Japan. So Tuchel come dey talk about Madueke injury. Come dey say omo make you no like the team bad o. Say you know just like the things wey Tuchel dey talk, come dey put fear for people body. You get. Thomas Tuchel makes worrying on the Madueke injury admission a huge Arsenal concern. You get. A visible concern, Tuchel said, I'm worried, of course, very sad and upset, and hopefully it's not a big injury. That one I won't really tell on a gone because the first led with Thomas Tuchel has confessed he's worried that Nodemaduke has sustained a serious injury. But that's not what he said. You see this media, they be part of the people they prove here of person body. See exactly what Tuchel talk. Saying they worried, normally, of course, you know what they worried, you go they worried now. Saying they're very sad and upset, and hopefully it's not a big injury. How that one take mean this one where England manager Tuchel has confessed he is worried that Noni Madueke has sustained a serious injury? How? Compare and contrast the two statements. That's why if I dey read story, any story wey I dey read, I always look for quotation marks wey show verbatim wetin the person use the mouth talk, and not the interpretation of the media house. I go first read the quote by myself, come interpret that quote, not to interpret their own interpretation. That's quite different. You get. If you no read the story now, just look the headline, you go say, omo, the England coach don talk say Madueke don get serious injury. Because if you look in the morning, I said it that honestly, I'm not convinced that is a serious injury. Could it be a concussion? Yes. I still believe that a proper physiotherapist will get that thing done. You get. But we'll move forward. Now, I can't see wetin Spanish coach dey talk. So Baba God dey talk say for England, Raya is regarded as number one best keeper in the world. But for Spain, nobody really dey talk about am. The Spanish media no dey talk about Raya. They talk about Unai Simon, this Atletico Bilbao goalkeeper, then Garcia, Barcelona goalkeeper, and this Almero, I don't see that in name, you get. But say Raya good, you get. Because a strong Spanish goalkeeping department include, and they get plenty goalkeeper. Alex Remiro, where they keep for Real Sociedad. So at the end of the day, the coach can talk say na Unai Simon na go be the number one goalkeeper for World Cup. Then maybe Raya go be number two. We never really know whether Raya or Garcia, because Barca fit still win the league, Aston fit still win the van. Spain they blessed with good goalkeepers. Some country they find they see they find one good goalkeeper. Spain pack like 3 or 4. You get. So God just bless them for that department. Now, Del Fuente is surprised that there's no more talk surrounding Raya position with Spain. Oh, I just come for that story, Jerry. Away from that, even Mosquera sef say im get belief say im go follow Spain go World Cup get 100% belief saying go follow them because they don't invite him, he don't come play for the national team. If I'm here at the national team, it's because there are options to go to the World Cup. Mosquera was telling the media after his debut. In the end, my job is at my club, and when I'm here, I give my 100%. And in the end, the manager is the one that's going to decide the team that will play. So I have a long history with the Spanish youth national teams. Mosquera highlighted. I'm very happy, and as I always say, whenever I'm asked about this, I'm very calm. My family and I have always been very calm, and patience is the key to opening doors. I think Spain is among the favorite teams for the World Cup, and of course they are. I have no doubts about that. In the end, it has been showing the national team for quite a long time that it is in the top. Yes. So that was day. I did very, very happy for him. Say Spain invite him and didn't go in do well. So everywhere good. Hopefully, when season don't end, World Cup squad on the available to be announced, they will include that because in a versatile defender, he will do very, very good for them moving forward. Now, away from that, according to Chris Whitley, so Jordan Henderson can they add more talk for wetin dey sup with Ben White. So he can dey explain say see on this Ben White matter and why did they boo am. They listen to what is being said in the media. That's the fans. Listen to what's being said in the media, and a lot of the time, what the media says is not true. In fact, he can dey talk say not many people know the in and out of what happened in Qatar, and it is for us to deal with it internally. Ben has been good since he came back in, and we will support him as teammates. A few of us have been there. It's difficult when it's you, but you have to try and not take it personal. The media can spin things in certain ways, which isn't always the truth. And Ben White, no, and then fans can pick up what they said and think is the truth. It's really difficult when that happens, so it's important for us to make sure he's okay, which I am sure he is. Now, the Coco be say, we wey we dey for outside, we no really know the intricacies of wetin happen inside that training ground. But the rumor be say him with Steve Holland, the second in command to Gareth Southgate, na him get that issue. Now, the way the media come paint and they demonized Ben White, you get. I remember back then, they demonized and say this will be the last time we go play for England, this and that, that and that. But they don't really know who really did at fault because Ben White felt disrespected. You get. That's why I find square roots. Say like I go to talk to me anyhow, like all those kind. I be small picking, know that kind level. You get. So that's why the guy go. So, even Tuchel gone, they tell you say him no really know wetin sup. Man, who are you? You wey you be fan. Na wetin you see for the media, and you know how the media do now. They just carry their own agenda. You get carry their own narrative, and that's why everything just go against my guy. So that one save the happen. All right, so I don't know how many of you watched the North London Derby, the female version, or more. Arsenal won't buy, won't buy sports for every stadium. 5-9. In fact, first 27 minutes or thereabout, Alexa Russo don't bust at the back. Based on say, Premier League noted that me and the watch WSL, I really bad do their match. And Little, you get Kim Little, she celebrate 400 appearances for Arsenal. So they're great tifo for her. She was very emotional. She came with her 3 kids, like very emotional, and she played the game. Arsenal beat Spurs. In fact, if you check the WSL table, Arsenal this second, I think, behind Manchester City will go win the league. You get. So Alexia Russo scores a stunning hat trick for Arsenal in just 27 minutes during the North London derby. You get. Although Arsenal still score one own goal, we make Spurs. Conte scored that their first goal to make them 3-1, later make them 4-2, and later made it for 4-3-1, then 4-1, then 4-2, like that before coming can 5-2. Everywhere good. So I just be happy and proud. Now, remember in the morning what I talk say Senegal won parade that their AFCON trophy. So Sky Sports, they carry the story. So say Senegal really they run them ahead of their international friendly game where they play it gets. So I see Senegal carry the trophy, they snap picture, they celebrate. Senegal have paraded their AFCON trophy ahead of their friendly match against Peru, despite CAF stripping them off the titles. Pepe them gang, then be Senegal. This can be their cash fine. Everybody they use and the Pepe Morocco. So that one saved it. Now, a deal for Kvaratskhelia would be an incredibly difficult deal for Arsenal to pull off. And Paris Saint-Germain do not want to sell. However, if that changes, the Gunners would jump at the opportunity and are in a strong position financially to do this. We're saying this. One of the reporters from the London Evening Standard say true. PSG know say if na by money, Arsenal get the money to ISIS 80 million. How much na buy am? ISIS 80 million. If we, worst case scenario 100 million. not even in pounds, so in euros. Maybe say when you can convert it, you can be like 80 something million pounds. You get so ISIS, but then the talk say is not for sale, but that stance can still change. You never can tell. That stance can change. Now, even Julian Alvarez hold the reason from Atletico Madrid. They just say Atletico now because of Arsenal, they won't give the guy a new contract with the raising money. They won't up the guy money. Julian Alvarez said to receive new offer. Atletico Arsenal targets Julian Alvarez is reportedly said to receive a lucrative contract offer from Atletico Madrid as the club tries to retain his services to insist that the entire has been the subject of speculation. Yeah, yada yada yada, we know all that. So when you look at the next slide, you can see according to the Deportivo Mundo, Atletico are prepared to satisfy Alvarez's financial demands after initial hesitation, with a proposed wage packet of around 10 million euros, which is 8 million pounds annually. Currently, in they collect 7 million euros, which is 6 million pounds annually. You get. So then they're optimistic. Say if they give am the money, everywhere good. Say go sign the contract. So more just a watch whether he go sign for them or maybe now we go come for. But honestly, why I don't think he will come for us. The same problem we encounter for Manchester City when go there, became second fiddle to Erling Haaland. Wetin be the guarantee say if he come here, he go dey ahead of Gyökeres? What is that guarantee you get? Compared to where im dey, wey im be Olori Agba, number one, Olori Oko dey there. So you sef reason am. So that's why I feel say omo mo comot mind for this Alvarez matter. We just comot mind. I don't think it will suffice. But you can never say never. Now, away from that, so Kai Havertz come dey pledge Aje. They let us know say, see, the remaining 2 months wey remain for this season, Aje, I am going to give my all for this club over the next few months, the last few months. Aje, na me Kai Havertz, na me dey talk am. You get say mo no fall. And I like all this kind of allegiance. So, but make it go be other they give you chance to go waste time. Maybe say we cheap ball. If you can no talk, man, no go that side. Let's be positive, man no go that side. Now, away from that, so I can't see Sky Sports. Sky Sports when they analyze, say what it really sup between Ugarte and the yellow cards. Yes. Say a controversial night of refereeing at Wembley which saw Manuel Ugarte booked twice without being sent off in England, 1-1 draw. Now the ESPN, when they analyze what really happened, how did Manuel Ugarte not get sent off after receiving 2 yellow cards against England? How? Can somebody explain? So when you go down their reports, you come to say for the ITV podcast or the broadcast, presenter Mark Pogtak come dey talk say the thing be say the yellow card wey dem give am, you get the first yellow card, dem rescind am, dem cancel am. Say and it had been totally been shown to Jose Maria Jimenez for dissent to the referee. Ugarte wasn't penalized for his foul on Palmer. His yellow card after White's goal was the only one he received. Now the interpretation of, no be say na the referee organization talk am o, na the ITV broadcaster talk this one. Now Ian Wright come disagree, say all this one na just damage control na dey do now. What are you talking about? Ian Wright come say they are making it up as they go along, like as if we didn't see what we saw. The challenge on Palmer was Ugarte, and then it looked like he got done for dissent as well. That's 2 yellows. Ian Wright was telling the same ITV. Now, we've been told Ugarte was shown 2 yellow cards and the second one was rescinded, which is new one on us. Now, we have been told that the first one of those yellow cards for Ugarte was not for Ugarte but for Jose Maria Jimenez. So, instead of 2 yellow cards, now it doesn't have any yellow card again. Like, it already clear. So, now Maguire, they complain this one. Everybody, they complain. We are waiting for the referee organization to come aside. In fact, that the first time yesterday they will give player yellow card, Koro wey we see for match. The way match don't end later, we go to say, oh, that yellow card they cancel am. When they cancel am, normally if referee won't cancel am, he go still bring out that yellow card, show the whole world like this. Say nothing like that. So they don't cancel everything. They don't cancel am. And so normally we dey see am. So how they take cancel? They need to find that referee. I think he forgot. That's why sometimes referee will give card or come write am for piece of paper, so that next time maybe their mind in case nobody gets this absolute memory now. You fit still forget, they happen. So but this story never finish. We'll see what they will talk about tomorrow. Now let's bring the message from one of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estates, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services. nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located on number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, Moko bring you messages from another of our sponsor, who they call Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So them they do UK visit visa. So if you get interest, the total package na 2.5 million. So what they need from you, go now your international passport, 60% down payment to start processing, then visa application fee of $180 where you go pay separately. After that, they will come help you run your travel itinerary, process your application, then complete your document processing and guidance. They go run the whole 9 yards for you. Now, if you get interest, make you call them on 00659 and their number is at the bottom of the screen. So do well to get in touch with them ASAP. And with that being said, the biggest news of the night, I'm refactoring Fabrizio Romano in the comments. I talk say Arsenal will surely add firepower up front in the summer. Say sure for that. We go do fullback, we go do midfield, and up front everywhere good. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show, and it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night and another game out there, guys. Ciao.